Next thing is, this is probably the most important thing, y'all. Y'all gotta be realistic. Like, y'all living in some damn la-la land, not being realistic. Listen, y'all, listen to me closely. Every kid say I'm D1. Every kid be like, oh, I'm going D1. My goal is to go D1. I'm like, look, man, everybody ain't D1. And listen, stop lying to your damn kids, y'all. Y'all be lying to your sons. You can do whatever you want, son. My mother said I can do it. No, you can't. In football, you can't do whatever you want. You ain't never seen a 5'11", a 5'10" D lineman starting at DN at Alabama. You ain't never seen a 5'10" D lineman starting at Ohio State. Like, the average D lineman is 6'4", 270. All right? If you don't fit that build, you ain't going to one of those schools. I'm sorry. Now, I know you're going to say, well, so-and-so. Listen, it's only a few so-and-sos. It's only a few so-and-sos. Yeah, it was a 5'7" DB, started nickel for Alabama some years back and played in the NFL. Okay? That's your story. That ain't your story, though. That dude was 5'7", running a 4.3 with a 40-inch vertical. Okay? Like, there are exceptions to every rule. You can go to a big-time school if you don't fit that size requirements, but you better be exceptional everywhere else. Everywhere else. You got to be a super dog. I'm telling y'all, so like, y'all got to be realistic. If your son doesn't fit the criteria of a Power 5 school and then his goal is to go Power 5, maybe he ain't Power 5. Maybe he can go to a D2 school, play there 2 years, ball out, and transfer up. But that's the main thing. Like the main thing why people don't get offers is because you parents are not realistic. All right? Then here's what happens. Y'all be looking down upon NAIA schools, D2 school, and D3 schools like it's a step down or something. Like, are you crazy? Like most of y'all can't even start at a D2 school. Like, have y'all ever, y'all had this assumption that D2 and NAIA is a downgrade. And it's like, no, it's not a downgrade, bro. It's not. Because a lot of your athletes can't even start at some of them smaller schools. All right? I guarantee you right now, if you go to any D2 school, I'll say any top D2 school, not any top D2 school, I guarantee you there's like 5 to 10 players on that roster that can start at Power 5. And I guarantee you, you're going to find 5 to 10 players at a Power 5 roster that shouldn't be there. But they're there because they size. Like, size is the main thing, and parents just being realistic, y'all. All right? You got to be realistic. And then the fourth thing is you guys have to build relationships with coaches all the time. You got to have a good relationship with your high school coach. All right? So this is game right here for all y'all need to understand. I've never heard a kid say, yeah, I'm going to go to a D2 school. Never heard a kid say that. So what happens is y'all chasing D1. I see y'all at these D1 games playing dress up. Taking a picture with a jersey on, talking about, man, I'm blessed to be at this D1 school. Man, that school ain't recruiting you, man. Man, you ain't your size. You can't play there, bro. You should have been at this small school last week. So what happens is, instead of y'all building relationships with these smaller schools, y'all still chasing the D1. And then what happens by October, and it's already, by October, you realize like, oh shoot, I'm a senior and I don't got no offers. So now you want to call back those D2 schools, those D3, those NAIA schools have been calling you, and they ain't answering their phone no more because they done moved on. So y'all got to be realistic early in your career to understand where you at. Now, if your son, listen, quick story. I had a kid named Jason Gilliam. When I first met him, he was 5'6" as an 8th grader, tiny. So he grew. He was about 5'11" as a 10th grader, and then we went to my college bus tour, the Elite Talent Exposure bus tour, and he picked up an offer from Ohio Dominican, a D2 school. Kid was ecstatic, like, man, coach, man, I got an offer. And he's like, man, I'm good now, coach. I got a 3.5 GPA. Then they didn't realize that Ohio Dominican tuition there was $42,000. UGA tuition is $32,000. So this small D2 school tuition was more than UGA. So they was like, Coach, I ain't know. Because a lot of these D2 schools they're private schools, all right? So tuition could be higher. So he's like, Coach, well, I'm good. I got a D2 offer. Next year, he had good grades. He wound up coming to Furman, which is a D1AA school, which is a great school, great academic school. That same kid wound up playing in Kansas. He said, well, guess what? When I first met him, he was not Kansas. But because he got better and better, and of course he grew 2 inches, 3 inches, he ended up being 6'2", 190. That was the difference. He was the same player when he was 5'11", 5'10", but only D2 schools wanted him. But when he became 6'2", that's when the Power 5 schools started to come in. So again, you have to be realistic, parents. Like, you got to be realistic. You got, and again, let me kind of go back over. One, you got to get your body right. You got to get your body right. You can't, like, you got to get your body right. Understand, you're not competing with a 16-year-old no more. You're competing, as sophomore, you're competing with a 20-year-old, a transfer portal kid, okay? 2, grades, 3.5 or better. 3.0 is to me, is just the minimal score, 3.5 or better. Then 3, you got to be realistic. Like, if y'all take this advice, you can find yourself with an offer. If you don't, you're going to find yourself complaining about why you don't have no offers, but because you've been shooting your shot to the wrong basket. It's like, man, shoot your shot to the basket, to the 8-foot hoop. You know what I'm saying? Not the 10-foot hoop.